Good publicity, by the way. There we are. This is John Luck was the man who built this distillery, Kelvegan. Now we know it as Kelvegan, but back in the old day, he had his name on it. How's it taste, Michelle? It's good. Yummy, isn't it? She loves it, see? She likes it like she likes Chardonnay. So there you have. Alright. Good thing. We just did our taste test. We were happy. Now we're going to Tullamore Dew and then Teeling and Jameson. Yeah. We'll finish with Jameson. Yeah. Alright.
That's probably one that you would have tasted before. This is a 4 to 7 year old whiskey, this one here. It's 4 years inside these bourbon barrels, which you probably know of already, and then 3 years inside a sherry cask. So it's 4 to 7 year olds. 4 years inside this, 3 years inside the sherry. The bourbon barrels and the sherry cask that we use are second hand. So they're all have been used already. So the flavours that are in Tullamore Dew and most Irish whiskies are all from the barrels. And because of the bourbons that have been in it already and the sherry that's been in it already. Now some different whiskey companies use different things. We actually are trying a cider cask now at the moment. We have a cider one out at the moment. And we also have a rum cask finished. It's a 15-year-old that's coming out. It's called a trilogy. So it's the next one that's coming out. So it's blended 3 times inside this is the triple blend. Then you have a triple distilled, and then it's 3 different barrels. So that's why it's called a trilogy. That's the new one, still the malt and something else in here. We use grain inside. They call it triple blend a pot still because pot still is unmalted barley and malted barley together. So they call that a triple blend, but it's not really because it's a style of whiskey. A pot still is a style of whiskey. But and then they use malt as well. So they call it triple blend, but it's not really because they're using the same thing as we're using in this, but we also use grain. So you've heard of grain whiskey before, Jack Daniels and all that?
Yeah. Sure, yeah,
so
bourbon.
Whiskey. So it's a triple blend, triple distilled. It's the only Irish whiskey that does that. And this one here, the original, is after winning the awards, the world's greatest
Tullamore
whiskey
Dew,
award last 3
Tullamore,
years.
Ireland, Tullamore, Ireland.
They do a blind tasting. You probably would have heard of that. They do a blind tasting over there. So basically, what they do is everything's poured in front of them before the judges sit down. They taste all the whiskies, but they kept coming back to this. Kept coming back to the original, and they kept on tasting again. Yeah, that's definitely the winner. So that's why it's after getting the flag for around the world. Everyone knows this whiskey now. It wouldn't have been sold out around the world as much before that.
We're getting Michelle drunk right now.
She was pretty good.
Drunk drink whiskey. I think she's had maybe 2 shots of that.
Yeah, I used to Chardonnay now, but distillery.
What did you have?
Yeah.
Very good.
She has to drink less bottles of wine. She'll just drink a couple shots of whiskey. She'll be done tonight.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Show me the way to our next whiskey bar. Oh, don't ask why. We're drinking all night long. If you don't find the next Tullamore Dew, I'll die. Glasses on the floor. Bum bum ba dum bum bum. Glasses on the tray. Don't let your children play with glasses on the tray.
It's just so lovely.
Goodbye. Grace says, say goodbye from Tullamore Dew for me. Say goodbye.
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 You just want to
Say goodbye. Well, right now we're having our first whiskey tasting. And where are we, Gary and Brittany?
We're on the north side in a small fishing town of La Lumiere.
And we're waiting for the whiskey distillery to open. Hopefully it will. If not, we're doing our own whiskey tasting because we bought our own whiskey. Sometimes you just got to plan ahead. Celtic Whiskey Company. So we're in the Celtic part of France, known as Brittany. Isn't that neat? And look how beautiful it is. Unlike Ireland, there isn't 5 million tour buses everywhere. Oh yeah, bring the bottle out. I don't think I worry about the cops today, the highway patrol busting us. Oh, there's a farm tractor, he might bust us. So this is what we're trying, and we're going to be going to this distillery next. Pretty good. And again, where are we, Gary?
I can't pronounce it.
It's okay, it's French. Anyways, that's enough for now. We'll see you at the next distillery. And now we're here at the Brit Brewery in Brittany, province of France. And we're going to go in the Star Brewery here. The Brittany is the Celtic part of France that sits below Normandy on your way south. Hey. So Gary, where are we today?
Little brewery in France, but we are the bigger in
Brittany?
Brittany. Yes.
It's a microbrewery, but the biggest in Brittany.
Yes, and we are seventh on little brewery in France. You know.
You're 7?
Yes, 7th place.
Rated.
So we here are at the Brit Brewery and enjoying some wonderful
Because
beer
we
right
are
now.
independent.
And you can
Yes.
see
Independent brewery.
Yes.
Gary's
Great
doing
stuff.
his best to communicate in French.
Yeah.
Tasting too? Oui. S'il vous plaît. Tasting. Monsieur. Don't leave out the Irishman here. You gotta take care of the Irish, you know.
Want to try?
Oui. All right. Sláinte.
Ladies first.
It's basic.
See, he cleverly left me out. He never thought about his compadre. He got so wrapped up in his own heritage, he didn't want to share this with us.
Yes.
Ah oui.
So it's
Merci.
Imperial Pilsner.
It's pretty good. It's like Pilsner beer. Not bad. Not as good as Irish beer, but don't tell me. We're entering whiskey country right now. On the top of the mountain.
12 years old, and you can tell by the colour already that it's been matured in a sherry cask as opposed to bourbon cask. So in American old cask it's been sherry. It's much more mellow.
Right now we're whiskey tasting in Gunchi Distillery here in Scotland.
Workhorse distilleries
Hope you enjoy
produced
it.
single
Should be
malt
good.
whiskey for the blended whiskey market. But then we discovered what we're limited to blended whiskey market. We should really be selling this, so we take a certain percent. If you probably will be able to find that I
It's like really light and smooth. What was the name of that one, Lisa? Can we can you hold the bottle up for me? Can you hold the bottle? There we go. Now, what part of Scotland does that come from?
That comes from Bayside.
That's a good one. I like that one. So this is what's the name of that one now?
That's the double matured
Double
Isla 16-year-old.
Oh, great.
Lagavulin.
Sláinte.
Lagavulin. It's a Lagavulin. Lagavulin, the Lord of the Isles, was
Oh, that's got
was the ruler of the Isles.
That's yummy.
So
So what do you think, Gary? Cheers. Sláinte.
And this is the same.
Yeah. And that's
Well, this was fun. This one was good. I just want nothing too peaty tasting.
You don't
Too
like
much of bear.
yeah, I want to give you two.
Lisa, which one did you like?
The white one.
That's 12-year liquid.
Which one do you like, Gary?
You like the,
And I like yours.
I like the 16 and the 14 years.
The two that came from
Finchgauer, right?
Finchgauer.
Right, but to find something that you'll find quite.
You said I'd like. He said I'd like to test it. I want to try some.
What about this is more this is Kragenmore
Okay.
We call it Kragenmore the spirit of Speyside.
We came all the way to Belfast to see John. We understand we're the first.
I'm John, by the way.
That's right, John. Yeah, John
Gary.
Mitchell. Jim Mitchell. Good Canadian name.
Yes.
And this is the first time related to maybe Billy Mitchell and the famous American aviator. We haven't seen John in how many years, John?
6 years.
In 6 years. And see, he's still just as pretty as he always was.
Yes.
So John, eh? Here in Belfast, this is one of the oldest pubs in Belfast, right, John?
1700.
1700, so it's pretty old. It is, yeah. Okay, well, here's looking at you, mud in your eye, anchors away.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm going to.